Good morning, my Liebchens. Do you know what? We have a new development here downtown, if I can show you. And that is fencing. And you can see that behind the fencing is the original sort of New Orleans style. Do you see that? But they've put this new fencing around the sewage treatment plant. So explain that one to me. Is it like, see, there's like this new fencing. I don't know if they think the homeless are, gonna go make jenkem. Does anyone here know what jenkem is? Thank you, Biden. All hail to Biden, huh? All hail to these crazed rulers. And we actually have a little real sun out today. And let's see what's going on in beautiful downtown Olympia. I guess if we were like in London, this would be the financial district. There's the bank, the food bank. That's the heart of our financial district right there. And it looks like we've got some business people here. Yeah, we've also got a lot of new drugs here in town. So there have been a lot of ODs, things of that nature, because of the new drugs. So that's kind of a fun, interesting thing going on. So we've got, this is Olympia right here. Somebody's making money off it. I don't know if it's the governor or the senators, but somebody's making money or this wouldn't be happening. It's kind of like a new thing. God bless you. God bless everyone. We've got it going, don't we? We've really got it going. This is just one I'm focusing on, but there's a whole bunch down here. I just don't want to get murdered today. Some of them look like they are a little bit more in this world as well. But it's quite... There we go. You know what, though? I gotta tell you something. The people down here are in better shape physically than the people up at the Capitol. That's for sure. They're in better physical condition. If you go up to the Capitol, everybody looks like they live on sausages. In fact, it was Olympia's birthday a couple of months ago, and my mom ordered a cake from a bakery, this kind of old German bakery called Wagner's, and I went to get it, and it's a bakery that's like right by the Capitol, right? And so I go down to get this birthday cake or whatever, and there was no one in there. It used to be this kind of bustling, really crowded place, and I was the only person in there. And then one man came in while I was waiting for the cake, and he said, this is a really sad thing. This place used to be hopping. This place, and it was like this wildly busy place. And he said, since COVID, the state shirkers don't go there anymore. And I was thinking, wow, there were so many things Doc and I used to call the state about regarding, environmental issues, and all these things, Weyerhaeuser. And never once, not a one time in all those years did we ever get a call back. And I realized that's because those people were all just taken over at Wagner's. That's all that was happening. Do you think they would let me up there to film here? Here is our illegal built on a waste site. If you can look in at these little shacks, I did see in the paper a couple months ago where there was an investigation because like millions of dollars were taken from Joe taxpayer, and it doesn't look like we've got much else going on. This is Olympia. Every corner you go to, you see some performance art, and I'm not sure who he's talking to or why, but that's kind of just Olympia for you. And this is kind of what the aspirations are of the left. This is what happened after the left moved in, my darlings. They came in around 1980 and told us that we didn't know what we were up to. Not me necessarily, but people like my grandmother who were ranchers out here. She was a rancher, she flew airplanes, and oh my God, there's actually workers. I am like so thrilled. Wow, that is like amazing. Wow. Oh my God, the last real man in Olympia. The last man. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and so the Evergreen State College came. I went to college there and for a bit, and they just told everyone, you know, you don't know anything, you guys are stupid, right? The people who built kind of all these things that were here before the wave of liberal hive mind came in. And it's not Kennedy liberal, unless Kennedy was playing a total joke on us or something. Oh my Lord Jesus. Here we go. We've got, it's not truly Native American unless you have, you know, this in your face. I don't care what kind of symbol it is, if it's Nazi, gay, whatever. It's just weird to impose oneself so deeply. This is the old funeral home here. It was Mills and Mills Funeral Home, and now it's some kind of little Antifa squat. It's got a little upstairs there. And here is our infamous Rainy Day Records. And you can see a little bit of your infamous art. Right, there's that little Pizzagate art guy, and he lives here in town. See his little devil? He's got a devil holding a baby's head, a baby's severed head, because this is Olympia, and that's art. And once again, there is the hip, cool place to go, and it's called Power, because that's what they're all about here. Now, I'd love to show you our main big building downtown. That's an actual business right here, and that is Planned Parenthood. I did put up something about a week ago looking back on it, because they used to sell cut up little baby dolls parts and make jewelry down here in the basement. I don't think I'd want to go to one of these stores down here. Do you really want to go to some store beneath abortions going on? It's just kind of wicked. And here's one that's vacant. Maybe put in a prayer center, huh? And once again, it's right down the street from another non-prof. This is kind of non-prof row here. And that is the safe place, which I've done a bit or two on, even recently, that this place just gets a gajillion dollars. They got a bunch of money to build a new one when they already had an old one, and no one goes there anyway. Look at all the workers they have working there. And then these cars are just always here. So see, you've just got this place, you know. I need to start a non-profit, you guys. That's the way to make the money around here. Totally. And shall we end this with a little... Now, this car's been parked here forever. It's nice to finally see who is in it. He just popped in. This has literally been here for years, and they don't seem to get parking tickets or anything. It's just bizarre. And all of this just kind of adds up, you know. It just adds up, my darlings. Did you know I'm not allowed to talk about certain things? I'm going to do a vid on that, and I'll show you what I mean, because I have to have the computer. But yeah, it's wild. Now there's one of your little Antifa houses. Isn't that fun? And here is a wild activist. Yes. And again, you know, I don't mean to sound so pissy, but last year I got a $40 ticket when they were cleaning the area where I live, and I needed to park on the street for a minute and got a $40 ticket. So you can see where, you know, the kind of rules for thee but not for me thing. Wow, they've had to get rid of the windows. You can't have windows if you're living near Antifa, because they'll smash them. Oh my God. My darlings, am I living in a giant daycare? A giant progressive utopian daycare. And I will do another vid about you know, the AdSense here. Oh, that says state worker. They have a little gate to them. That one looks too healthy though.